We're live? Alright, I can work with this. And there we are. Okay, monitor's up and alright. Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone. And as I took care of the supper problem and a few other things while I was away, and now we're going to get ready to go watch Kinkade's AAA debut. Now, for this one, pardon me, it's a big game for him, so we're going to be watching the whole thing. So, yeah, just soak up every moment of it, I guess. So that's going to take a minute. So and I've plenty of time when our team's on offense and I'm on the bench. So let's get in there. I was afraid of that. Against righties, I'm getting off. That's going to be scary, but yeah, we'll see.
Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. Some AAA baseball from the International League on tap for you. It's the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs taking on the Rochester Red Wings. One of the stories today, fresh off the bus, we've got a highly touted player making his AAA debut. All eyes will be on him as he takes the field. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away.
I hope so.
Here's the center fielder, Marcus Lee Sang. And we are underway.
Okay, that's sunset, though.
So 2 balls, no strikes. That backdoor breaking ball just missed, but it could have been called for a strike. The batter knows he's got to swing if he comes with another one. Fouled off left side. Kicks and delivers. Fouled off. He was late.
Where's the scoreboard? Let's see.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
There isn't one. Wait.
On the ground. Handles the chance. Now 1 out.
At least I'm fielding 1,000.
So digging in, Buddy Kennedy. And he has struggled this year. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 1 out and the base is empty. Got the batter swinging. Quick start this evening. 2 out in the top of the first. Here's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. And foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. Nope. And the count 1-2. Here's a grounder right side.
3 unassisted.
Takes it to first. 3 up and 3 down. Inning over. End of a half inning of play. No score. Bottom of the first. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Kinkade.
Oh, why not?
Now this is belted to right. Should be extra bases. And it one-hops the wall. Not stopping. He's headed to third. Wow, he did not take long to announce his arrival. What a moment. Alex Call, the next to hit. Runner at third with nobody out, and those outfielders will have to get their momentum going towards home if they want to keep that runner from scoring on a sac fly. Oh, 1 now.
1 ball, 1 strike. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
2-2 to count.
No, nuts.
A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. 2-2 now. Fly ball, left field, Pineda. Brings it in for the out. Runner tagging from third. Flies the tag, and they get two. Double play. I love that defensive play in the outfield. He was running hard to make the catch, then he set his feet and made a strong, accurate throw home to get the out at the plate. Just terrific. And now the first baseman, Juan Yepes. 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game.
Ugh.
Fastball for a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Now here's the 0-2. In the dirt.
2 strikes.
And now 2-2. What a take with 2 strikes.
There's no scoreboard here. Interesting.
Two outs and nobody aboard. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. With attractive interest rates and friendly staff, Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is the bank you can trust. Ask for Spencer. Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Gray, a former All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-rounder, back in 2018. Now a fly. Makes the grab, 1 down. So up next, Ethan Wilson.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Too high. Ball.
No score here in the second inning.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Three and one, couldn't come up with it. So a man on. Here's the left fielder, Leandro Pineda. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one. In the air to the right. Call in position. 2 down. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Next up for the Iron Pigs, Luis Verdugo. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. That's a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the top of the second. In for a strike. 0-2 now. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Pickoff throw. Wilson back in on a dive. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Wilson leading off first with 2 away. Swing, high fly down the right field line. Long run, tracks it down. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner stranded. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. We're back here at the ballpark. And now the DH, Jose Tena.
Ball.
That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. Might be the most hittable pitch he'll get in this AB.
2-1.
Skies it out towards left center. Sang on the move to the gap. Hauls it in for the out. Had to cover a lot of ground there, and that's why you take those extra reps during batting practice, getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat. Even a quarter second's hesitation can cost you in the game. Andrew Kisner, the next to hit, takes outside. Here's the 1-0 offering. In the air, out towards right center. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Digging in for the Red Wings, Brady House. On fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Counts 1-0.
Late on that fastball. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. This one is labeled. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. In at second with a 2-out double. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. He was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Coming up to the dish for Rochester, Jeremy De La Rosa. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather. That one misses. Ball one. Runner at second with 2 down.
Ball. 2-0.
Hey, no one better here. Let's go. Come on.
Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. Swing lifts it to shallow left field, and it stays fair. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Well, he flared that out into shallow left, and it's a really tough ball for the third baseman and left fielder to get to, as you saw. That's a fluky base hit, and we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Popped up. And the inning is over. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Heading on now to the top of the third. The Red Wings lead it 1-0. We move on to the third inning. Settling in at the plate for the Iron Pigs, Matt Kroon. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. That one to first. Flip to the pitcher covering. Coming up to the dish for Lehigh Valley, Gustavo Campero. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in the last 5 games. Just missed.
Oof.
Out to short. Witt. Tosses to first. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. Back to the top of the order here. Stepping to the plate now for Lehigh Valley, Marcus Lee Sang. Rolled out to second in the first inning. That one misses. Ball 1. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard.
2-0.
Yeek.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two-one pitch upcoming. And that one fouled off. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the end of the inning. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of the third. Rochester with the lead, 1-0. As we go to the last of the third, stepping to the plate for Rochester, Paul Witt.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
Close one, but doesn't get the call. This one to right. Brings it in, and there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Kinkade, ripped a triple to open up the ball game. Kinkade recently arrived after he got called up from Double-A. Could be trouble here. He turns and heads for second. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. One out, runner at second base. Alex Call will hit next. Went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
Ball 1.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Puts this one in the air down the line. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Juan Yepes getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes the first time through.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Foul ball there. Two outs and a runner at third. Here in the back end of the third inning. Hard ground ball, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-zip. Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Next up for the Red Wings, Jose Tena. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a curve misses outside. Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate, maybe get him to roll over one and keep it on the ground. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And another ball. He's had great control all game, but it's a 3-ball count now. Batter has to be ready to hit. And there's the automatic take to make it 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
And here's the catcher, Andrew Kisner. 1 for 3 on Wednesday. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
All 1's the count.
On the ground to the right side, Arroyo. Throw to first in time. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. 3 innings in the books in this one. The Red Wings out in front, 2-0. Top of the 4th inning with the Iron Pigs at the dish. Buddy Kennedy now at the plate.
Ball one. Hey!
In the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now. Just rolling out there. Next up for the Iron Pigs, Christian Arroyo. 0 for 1.
Oh.
Bashes this one to deep left center. That's pretty far back. That one's gone. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's a 2-1 game. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, he didn't jump too early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. Nobody on with one out. Settling in at the plate for the Iron Pigs, number 85.
Hey!
Lifted in the air to right center. And there's 2 away. Ethan Wilson, the next to hit. Worked a walk in the first trip to the plate.
That's a ball.
Moving through the lineup again, it's important to have your secondary pitches working for you. Seems like he's got good command of them right now. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Check swing. Did that break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Got it. A controversial called third strike to end the inning. But they cut the deficit to 1 thanks to the solo homer. To the bottom of the 4th inning now. Rochester ahead in this game, 2-1. Back here in Rochester, bottom of the 4th. And now, Brady House. That one finds the zone.
Ball 1.
And the leadoff hitter aboard. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Jeremy De La Rosa will hit next. Singled and drove in a run the first time through.
Inside, ball 1.
Yeah, your turn now. Keep it going. Come on.
It's clear he's trying to own the inside part of the plate with 2 straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside. And there's a strike. Runner at first, nobody out. That one almost got the hitter. Swings and misses, struck him out. So digging in, Dante Williams, 0 for 1 so far.
I'll just get on base.
There's a strike. With his speed, it'll be really tough for the defense to turn 2. And at this level, they may even rush the play and make an error. That's what makes him a weapon in spots like this. Down 0-2, swings through it.
0-2.
And there's
That's
a ball. Fights that one off, we'll reset and do it again. Popped up. Crew drifting towards this one. 2 down. And here at the plate, Paul Witt.
Ball. Counts 1-0. Yeah.
And the count 1-2. Some trouble with this one behind the plate. The tag, safe at second. That should be ruled a pass ball, and it might be a costly one with 2 out. That one was definitely further away than intended. Tough for the catcher to get in front of it. Man at second with 2 down. Swings and misses, and that'll be that. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 4 full. The Red Wings lead it 2-1. We're back here at the ballpark. We're in the top half of the 5th. Coming up to the dish for Lehigh Valley, Leandro Pineda. Pineda goes 6 feet 3 inches, 22 years old, and he's a native of Venezuela. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Strikeout swinging. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Efficient work on the mound there.
That was 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out of the old ball game. I mean, my goodness.
So up next, Luis Verdugo. One out and the base is empty. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swing and a tapper. And plenty of time to first. And here's the first baseman, Matt Kroon. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around.
Ball. 1-0.
And that keeps the inning alive. Gustavo Campero digs in now. Grounded out to short the first time up.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
And the 0-1 now. Late swing, foul to the left. Kroon, the runner at first with 2 out. Inside, nearly clipped the hitter. Move to first. Kroon dives back in safely. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Tying run is at first. That pitch just misses the inside corner. That's a good effort by the pitcher with a tempting breaking ball that hooked inside, but a good job as well by the batter to lay off it. 2-2. Gets him looking. That ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. Rochester with the lead, 2-1. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Red Wings batting. Well struck, right field. That's down, 1 hops off the wall. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Next to hit, Alex Call. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run.
Nope.
So the light towers are starting to kick in now.
1-0, here's the pitch. Action in the pen down there. Guillermo Zuniga preparing to come on if needed. No outs and a runner on second.
Oh! It's way inside.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Here's a grounder up the middle. Throws, gets the out, 1 away. And now the first baseman, Juan Yepes. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run.
Hey, get your pitch. No better right now.
A frozen rope.
What the
Makes the
heck?
catch. Runner tags from third. Throw home not in time. The run scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Sack fly. You're welcome.
Jose Tena now at the plate. Ground ball to third. Kennedy whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. It's 1 run on 1 base hit. No errors, no one left. 5 innings down. Rochester ahead in this game, 3-1. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. And now the center fielder, Marcus Lee Sang.
Whoa!
Now
Ow!
a laser to second, but caught for the out. Might need
Hey
to do
now!
something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. Buddy Kennedy, the next to hit. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That's an L4, right?
Fouled back our way, and that's out of play.
Let me check the log here real quick. Stats log. Last one was yeah, L4. Okay.
The 0-1. Swing
Oh! That was filthy! Good pitch. Or was it just bad hit?
goes down swinging for the strikeout. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Christian Arroyo getting ready to hit. He's already gone yard in this game. That's it there, and it's 0-1. This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps. Late swing fouled it off. Two outs and nobody aboard. Just misses the mark outside the zone. The skipper needs to settle his players down out there. They're playing tight, and it's hurting them. Here's the 1-2 offering. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. On to the bottom half of the 6th inning. 5, 6, 7 slots due up. The Red Wings lead it 3-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Guillermo Zuniga. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Digging in for the Red Wings, Andrew Kisner. First offering misses the mark. Fly ball down the line. That drops in no man's land, a foul ball. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power.
Nope, that's a ball.
He swings and fouls one off. 2-2. Just off the outside edge. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Payoff pitch. Now a flare off the bat, and that will fall.
Now batting, third baseman, Brady.
Here's the third baseman, Brady House. First pitch misses, ball one. Kisner on at first, no outs.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
That
Whoa.
one inside, and the count is 2-0. Activity in the bullpen, Taiwan Walker. The right-handed sinker baller looks to be getting ready. 2-0 pitch. Little bit low.
Yikes. Take is still on, I'm sure.
3-0 pitch. And fires in a heater at 95. And ball four. 2 Here's the center fielder, Jeremy De La Rosa. 1 for 2.
Ball 1, no strike.
I'm guessing you're going to start seeing lights come on in those buildings across the river.
Got some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. And the count 1-2. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. That's such a hard pitch to lay off of at the plate. Nice job to spit on that tempting slider down and in. 2-2 now. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. Here's the 2-2. Struck the batter out without a swing. Frozen with the heater and the A lot of hitters will look out over the plate to the outer half with 2 strikes, and they're less able to react on a good fastball in. That might explain the batter taking strike 3 called here. Coming up to the dish for Rochester, Dante Williams. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
The 0-1.
Ball 1-1.
Foul. Come on, guys. Load the bases. I want my first dinger to be a grand slam.
That one is foul. We'll see another. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground. Might be
Oh,
two.
no.
Nice Swings to second. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Good
Well, I'm on deck, so.
Hustle there, knowing that a double play ends the inning. With the batter reaching first, they're still alive in this frame. And now it's going to be Paul Witt.
Just get on base and let me do my thing, man.
Ball, that's outside.
Huh?
One and 0, and the pitch.
2-0.
This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away.
Really?
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, no. That's bad.
Gets it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, 2 left on base. We're through 6 full innings. Rochester with the lead, 3-1. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the next inning. Now up the right fielder, number 85. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Hard to pitch as well as he has in this game without throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, and he's up over 70% for the ball game. That's strong work. That
One
one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
And it's 1-2. That's inside.
That's inside.
Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. Swing, high fly down the right field line.
I got it.
Towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Stepping to the plate now for Lehigh Valley, Ethan Wilson.
Hey.
The Red Wings up by 2. Here in the top half of the 7th. Edge of the zone called a strike, and the count is 0-2. And that one is inside. One-two pitch. Fly ball to left, down the line. Foul ball.
A pretty strike. A really pretty strike, but a strike.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. To the right side.
Whoa!
And that squirts through. So 1 on now with 1 away. Up against it with 2 strikes right there, but still managed to win the at-bat. Bit risky from the pitcher with that inside breaking ball to the opposite-handed hitter. A lot of time to see the spin and get the hands inside to hammer it like that. So digging in, Leandro Pineda. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. On that play, he couldn't set his feet, and that can make things tough. Still, he made an accurate throw for the out at second. And now the shortstop, Luis Verdugo. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Safe at second with a steal. Tying run waits at the plate. In the air to center, De La Rosa. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, one left on base. Time to stretch. Rochester ahead in this game, 3-1. We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Taijuan Walker. Coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. We head back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Kinkade. 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and a triple.
Well, why not?
Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field.
Tootsie, goodbye!
He's now hit his first homer at the AAA level. Nice milestone on the way to the main. Up his timeline. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face. And now the right fielder, Alex Call. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout.
Well, I got
The inning so far. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. That catches the corner. This pitcher needs to get right in a hurry. He's already given up a homer, and the next hitters he'll have to face are plenty good themselves. Swing and a miss, chases that one in the dirt. In time, one away on the strikeout.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So up next, Juan Yepes. Blooper to right. And that'll get down for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. And now, Jose Tena. Mm-hmm. 0-1, here's the pitch. Bash down the right side, but foul. Right back to the mound, could be an easy double play. Quickly to second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So they get 1 run on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors, no one left. We're headed to the 8th. The Red Wings lead it 4-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Zach Brixey, charged with hanging on to this lead. Settling in at the plate for the Iron Pigs, Matt Kroon.
Nope.
Getting squeezed a bit here in the late going. Brixey, 6'2" righty. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Not a great showing from their offense so
Got a
far.
ball, one strike.
One of these hitters has to find a way to spark something and get them some runs. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first.
out.
Leadoff batter out here in the 8th.
Now batting, catcher Gustavo Montero.
So digging in, Gustavo Campero. And that one fouled off. Ground ball to third base. Whips it to first in time. 2 down. Couple of pitches, a quick out. That'll work. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Marcus Lee Sang.
Ball 1.
Two outs, bases empty. Rips this one to short. Throw to first in time. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Offense held in check here. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Rochester with the lead, 4-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping to the plate for Rochester, Andrew Kisner.
One ball, one strike. Ball.
That one fouled off, 2-2 now. That's a
We
little
got
bit
full
low.
count.
Three balls, 2 strikes. And a weak ground ball to the left side.
That
Kicks
ball's
foul. And now the full count offering. Bounce to the left side. Verdugo. The tag,
Right
and
there.
he's out.
He's out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next up for the Red Wings, Brady House. Shatters his bat, pops it up. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Base is empty with 2 out. Digging in for the Red Wings, Jeremy De La Rosa.
Inside, ball 1.
Grounder left side, can't glove it cleanly. And that extends the inning. Smooth stroke the opposite way, just like we've been talking about, and it paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure. Runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Rochester, Dante Williams.
That's a
That
ball.
one misses, and that is ball 1.
That's ball 2.
That one misses low. The runner will be going here on 3 and 2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your bait.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul Witt.
So up next, Paul Witt.
Nope.
Gut check time for him on the mound. I'm interested to see how he handles this situation. The Red Wings trying to break this game open here in the bottom half of the 8th. And it's a pop-up. Campero under it. That is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. Rochester ahead in this game, 4-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Colin Poche. On to try and lock this thing up. Now the third baseman, Buddy Kennedy. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Great job out of the pen spotting pitches down and away like that. Even if the batter gets the head of the bat there, it's hard for him to do much damage. The 0-1 from the lefty. Backed off the plate that time.
Hang on a second. I need to look at the game log for a brief instant.
The lefty readies. Here's the 1-1.
Ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Right
Whoa.
through there for a strike.
Oh, 3 unassisted. Okay.
Yepes takes it to the bag, and the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th.
Batter number 22, second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th.
Ball 1.
And the 1-1.
Ball 2.
That one fouled off. Here's the 2-2 pitch. In there, got the strikeout looking. Only 1 out remaining. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half. So it's their last chance of the ball game. That's in there. 0-1. Poche is just one strike away. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. The Red Wings claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Kinkade with a terrific day at the plate in his AAA debut. He looked comfortable in the box, and that's impressive given the jump in pitching quality from AA to AAA. It'll be interesting to see how that translates in the future.
Woof.
Kinkade, coming off his first AAA homer last game, what a moment for him and his team. They could really use that pop in their lineup again today. It's the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs taking on the Rochester Red Wings. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. Grounder on the right side, could be two. Safe.
No, he's in there.
Two away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Rochester, Choo-Choo Kinkade. He had a fantastic day at the plate in his AAA debut. Let's see if he can continue to impress in this one. And that is a towering blast to center field, way out of here. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A 2-run blast, and they add on. It's 4-0. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. This broadcast is sponsored by NARF, helping small businesses do big things through science. To the right side. Kinkade.
Oh!
Safe at first as they can't make the play. I'm sure he's a little miffed over at first base. The throw brought him into a dangerous position where the runner could have easily collided with him. You don't want to expose your teammates on hospital throws like that. Ripped into the outfield and foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's through for a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. So up next, Robert Hassel III. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's the third baseman, Caden Wallace. And that one hit to first. Nice stop. Tags the runner for 1 and 2. What a play. That's a beautiful bit of work defensively. He dives to stop the ball, then flips to the pitcher covering for the out. That's what they work on all through spring training for plays like that. Ground ball to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit. 1 out, and the base is empty. Kinkade, already a homer for him in this one. Swings and hammers one right field, way back, and gone. A solo shot, second home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 9-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Great swing, loud contact, and a predictable result when you look at the exit velocity and launch angle. That homer was wrecked.
Flash.
And now the first baseman, Carson Taylor. Runners at first and second with 1 out. On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that does it for the inning. They pick up a run on 2 hits. Luis Verdugo will hit next. 2-2 now. On the ground, right side. Over to pick it up. Throw to first in time. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Choo-Choo Kinkade. And he's already left the yard twice with his most recent homer coming in the 5th inning. Now with a chance to make it a 3-homer game.
No.
Hit right side. whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We go to the 8th. Coming up to the dish for Lehigh Valley, Marcus Lee Sang. On the ground, right side, Kinkade. Whips it to first.
He's out.
Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Runner at first with one gone. Stepping to the plate now for Lehigh Valley, Carson Taylor. 1-2 pitch. Rolled to short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Out. A double play to end it. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver. Kinkade, fresh off an impressive 2-home-run performance. They'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs taking on the Rochester Red Wings. First pitch coming your way next. Kinkade will hit next. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one. That one is absolutely pummeled. It's back there. And it's out of here. That one felt good. A solo shot. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Runner at first with 1 gone. Luis Verdugo now at the plate. One ball, 1 strike. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Go to second, tag, out. And the 1-2. Grounder to second. Kinkade whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On now to the bottom. Coming up to the dish for Rochester, Choo-Choo Kinkade. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. This one is labeled. Bangs off the wall. Around first and heading for second. The throw to second is offline. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing he steps into the box. Ground ball to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit. Smell like you've just played extra innings? Time to clean off with Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. Now with the scent and flavor of cilantro. On the ground to the right side. Whips it to first. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. And the next batter, Luis Verdugo. There goes the runner. Pitches in for a strike. Safe at second. He easily steals the bat. Nobody on with one out. Kinkade getting ready to hit. Already a homer for him in this one. And a base hit right there. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch in Arroyo. To second, there's one, and it's a double play to end the inning. First and second, one away. Marcus Lee Sang, the next to hit. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Glove flip for one, and that's all they'll get. Now at the plate, Buddy Kennedy. And the 1-1. Ground ball to second base. Play made, that ends the inning. So they strand a pair. Next up for the Iron Pigs, number 85. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Kinkade whips it to first. 2 away. Nobody on and 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Andrew Kisner. On the ground, this should do it. And that's the ball game. Kinkade played great despite the team loss. Put together Kinkade, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Rochester Red Wings taking on the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up to the dish for Rochester, Choo-Choo Kinkade. A frozen rope. Makes the grab, 1 down. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. On the ground, right side. Gloves it on the dive. From his knees, the throw, and they get the out. Making it look easy at second. Let's take another look at this one. That's going to get you some high fives in the dugout. One out and the base is empty. Kinkade, 0 for 1 so far. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. Racing over to make the catch. Back to the top of the order here. Choo-Choo, Kinkade, getting ready to hit.
All right. That's foul.
Two outs and nobody aboard. This one is labeled. That one's back there. And that ball's out of here.
There we go.
Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. Gotta be riding high after hitting that home run and helping the team take the lead. Might have been a touch late on the heater, but his bat plane was excellent. He was able to hammer that one out the other way, and that's because of his good swing mechanics. One out, bases are loaded. Now it's the second baseman, Jordy Bibas.
Need a DP here.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Out! The double play cuts down the potential tying run. Great job to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent execution there. They turn the double play, and the inning is over.
4, 6, 3. Out of here.
Next up for the Red Wings, Choo-Choo Kinkade. So far, his solo homer earlier in this ballgame represents the entire scoring output from both teams. Really shows how good the pitching has been in this one. So 1 on now with 1 away. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. One pitch now. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Whips it to first. They get the out on the safe play, but I think they could have tried for 2. Stepping to the plate for Rochester, Jose Tena.
Whoa.
The 0-1. 1-1. In the dirt, but blocked. Runner at second with 2 down.
No. 2-1.
And the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
He can do damage at the
3-1.
plate when he gets ahead in the count. Pitcher's going to have to execute well. 3-1. Couldn't come up with it. 2 outs and runners at first and second. And next, the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. Here it comes. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away. There's that opposite field approach I was preaching, and that's something every evaluator watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field. In there, picks up the K. As they escape. We go to the 9th, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Choo-Choo Kinkade. Hit hard, that gets through. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Alex Call now at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball, left field, Dunham. One away. That's a well-executed pitch. He got him out in front on the pitch away and earned the flyout. Jose Tena will hit next. Got the strikeout looking. Only one out remaining. Two away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Rochester, Paul DeYoung. Now a flare into the outfield. Brings it in for the third out. Huge effort at the dish. Kinkade, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Rochester Red Wings taking on the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. So digging in, Kinkade. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. In the air to the right.
And that's staying in the yard, unfortunately.
And one down. So up next, Kinkade. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. This one in the air, center field. Herrera gets there under it. And that's that. Runners at first and second with 1 out.
Hey, your turn now. One better.
And there's a hit. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Line drive and it's caught. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. They pick up a run. And next, the cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. Stepping to the plate for Rochester, Kinkade.
Right guy, right place. He's here.
Why not? Large sausage. I can do this.
In front and foul to the left side. This one is labeled.
Well, that's
And
not.
a base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they're up by 4. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. On the ground to the right side, Smith takes it to first for the out. So 2 on and 2 out. Next up for the Red Wings, Robert Hassel III. Left-handed batter waiting. To third. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs come in on the play. It's 6-0. Stepping to the plate for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, Jorbeek Bibas. On the ground, right side, Kinkade. Whips it to first. They are down to their final out. And now it's going to be the shortstop, number 3. Liner to right. Reaches, can't make the grab. And now runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging in for the Rail Riders, Elijah Dunham. One and 2, here's the pitch. On the ground, this should do it. Yepes. And that will do it. Kinkade really excelled in this game, helping lead them to the win. Collected 3 RBIs for them. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Cameron Eden. Grounder to second. Kinkade. In plenty of time to first. Bases are empty with 2 away. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Choo-Choo Kinkade. 2 for 4 in the game last night. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. 1 out, runner at second base, and the batter will be the shortstop. On the ground, Kinkade whips it to first, and 2 away now. Kinkade will hit next. He's already homered in this ballgame. This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. A 2-run blast. His second of the night. And they add on. It's 3-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Great swing, loud contact, and a predictable result when you look at the exit velocity and launch angle. That homer was wrecked. Now a fly ball to right center. This one pretty far back.
Yeah, sack fly.
Runners tag up from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 4-0. Nice team-first approach on that sacrifice fly. Good attitude for any minor leaguer to emulate. The 0-1. On the ground, right side, Kinkade. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Choo-Choo Kinkade. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his third homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. Could be two, maybe more. Around second, on the way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. And that'll load the bases.
Ball four. Take a base.
Here's the left fielder, Robert Hassel III. Swings and flares it. Base hit. One run is in. Here's the throw. It's offline and the run scores. And they're pulling away, up by 7 now. Kinkade getting ready to hit. So far, he's 3 for 3 with a double and a couple of homers.
Oh, that's F7. Bye-bye.
Man on at first. Here's the third baseman, Pablo Reyes. Now here's the 0-2. Rolled to short, could be 2. Slings to first, and that's an out. It's so hard for batters to do anything. Stepping to the plate for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, Dominic Smith. The left-handed batter waits. Ground ball to second base. Play made, that ends the inning. This one gone, runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, Brennan Davis. 0-1, here's the pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Kinkade. 1 at second. Throw to first. Safe. Here's the second baseman, Braden Shoemate. The Rail Riders down to their last strike. Ground ball. This one should do it. Steps on the bag. Ball game. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day. Choo-Choo Kinkade, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. They'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Rochester Red Wings taking on the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Next to hit, Pablo Reyes. Runner at first, one away. Grounded to third, could be two. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Now, Spencer Jones. Kinkade. They limit the damage here. 2 runners. Large Lad Burgers is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. This month, try their super spicy Serrano burger. If you can eat 3 in one sitting, they'll put your picture on the wall. Kinkade with 4 runs batted in his last game. I know I was preaching an up-the-middle approach, but that ball was hit right on the screws, and that leads to a lot of base knocks, no matter which direction you send it. Here it comes. In the dirt, he breaks for second. The tag, safe at second. Nice hustle to move up on the wild pitch. Runner in scoring position, nobody out.
Wait a minute. Just for statistical purposes.
In the top of the second. Line, and that's a base knock. Coming around third. Here comes the throw. Now he dives and gets the tag on him, and there's 1 away.
Really?
So 2 on and 2 out. Pablo Reyes digs in now. 2-2. Right side. Kinkade. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Coming up to the dish for Rochester, Choo-Choo Kinkade. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one.
Oh!
Swing. Drive.
Bye-bye.
Long home run to right.
Shut this out!
Rockets 1 to right. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Kinkade will hit next. He's already homered in this ball game. Now this is belted to right. That one's deep. This one is gone. A 3-run home run. His second of the night. And they've come back from a 5-run deficit. It's 7-6. What a change in fortunes in this game. They were down huge, but they've stormed back and taken the lead in dramatic fashion. And he rounds the bases in his very first trip to the plate. Way to go above and beyond. 2 outs, runner on first base. Now it's the right fielder, Duke Ellis. Grounder to second, Kinkade. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that. Now it's the second baseman, Choo-Choo Kinkade. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his 3rd homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Great bat control there. Slapped it down the third base line and kept it fair. That's clean hitting. This one's in the dirt. 1-run game, 1 on and 1 out. Base hit. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. There's that opposite field approach I was preaching, and that's something every evaluator watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field. High in the air, out to right, going back pretty deep. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Next up for the Red Wings, Dante Williams. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Next one's popped in the air into right. That ends the inning as they couldn't pick up any. And now the DH, Ben Rice. Now a pop-up on the infield. Kinkade. And that's that. Nothing across here. This one away, runners at first and third. Here's the second baseman, Choo-Choo Kinkade. 4 out of 4 with 2 homers and 2 singles as well.
No!
It's a foul ball.
All right.
On to second, but not in time. Safe, and a run comes in to score. 1 out and 2 on. Here's the third baseman, Paul Witt. One at second. Out. On to first. Double play, and that's the inning. Digging in for the Rail Riders, Jorby Bibas. The other way. And a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Nice cut there to push the ball the other way. The catcher getting ready to hit. And the 2-2. Now a flare off the bat.
Oh!
That gets down for a hit. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. Tying run waits at the plate. Sky to left, and this should do it. This one is over. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great. Kinkade, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance, will look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Rochester Red Wings taking on the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. First pitch coming at you right after the break. 2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Kinkade now at the plate. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one. Well struck, out to left. A dive, and he can't haul it in. One runs in. Runner around third. Relay throw, safe at the plate. And they lead by 2 now. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Great swing. Not quite enough to leave the yard, but you could tell it was going to be extra bases as soon as it got over his head and left. Runner at second with 2 down. On the ground to the left. Collects it. Whips it to first in time. That in. We head back to the top of the lineup. Stepping to the plate for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, Cameron Eden. Ground ball to short. DeYoung tosses to first. And 2 away now as the run comes in from third. Outstanding work at shortstop on that play. He moved to his right, made the play on the backhand, and then a quick transfer and throw to get the batter at first. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. A solo blast. The 6th of the series. And they add on. It's 3-1. Some hitters are just so good at covering the outer half of the plate. He did very well to extend his arms and use a whole lot of torque to pull that one up and over the wall for the homer. Here's the second baseman, Kinkade. He belted a solo homer back in the 4th inning, which has proved to be a fairly critical moment in this game. Swing, high fly ball to center field. It's pretty deep.
Going nowhere.
Makes the grab, 1 away. We're back here at the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman.
Well, why not?
Kinkade. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Blasted that one out of here. Second home run of the game. And they add on. It's 4-1.
2-2, Tootsie. Goodbye.
Bad thing adding some insurance runs, and that home run helped them do just that. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face. Nice grab reaching down to make the play. Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ground ball to short, this should do it. And that's the ball game. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen. Kinkade, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. They'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Rochester Red Wings taking on the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. First pitch coming your way next. Top half of the second from Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Swing and a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. It's gone!
Toot toot tootsie, goodbye!
Made them pay for that one. A solo blast, 8th of the series. And they lead it. It's 1-0. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. 2 away here, nobody on. Here's the second baseman, Kinkade. Already a solo homer in this one. Blasted to left, way back and way gone. A solo shot, second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. The 0-1 offering. Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Smooth stroke the opposite way, just like we've been talking about, and it paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure. Ripped, but it curls foul. Ripped into center for a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right direction and barreled it up for a liner into center. Nice rip. Reaching down, makes the catch. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. Can't come up with it.
Base hit, yeah.
First and second, 1 away. Now at the plate, Dante Williams. In the dirt, but blocked. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And he
Oh my goodness.
One to deep center. It bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. 1 run scores, and here comes another. Not in time. He's safe, and they lead by 4. This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If he can't diagnose you in 30 minutes, you get an extra lollipop. Kinkade, 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single.
That's going nowhere.
Bases, and it gets by. Around first, hustling for 2. Now around second and digging for 3. The relay. Out trying for 3. Now it's the second baseman, Kinkade. 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go.
Send in the hats!
An absolutely titanic shot. That's home run number 3 of the game. It's 10-5. So he keeps the hot stretch going by homering in a 4th straight game. He's on some kind of tear. What a show he has put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3 homer games like this one don't come along every day. I hope he's enjoying it. I know I am. And it's a pop-up. Milas under it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Kinkade really stood out in this win. Kinkade went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Durham Bulls taking on the Rochester Red Wings. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Coming up to the dish for Rochester, Choo-Choo Kinkade. Kinkade blasted off 3 times in his last game. One back up the middle and it gets through. Runner on base to start the inning. Beautiful example right there of an up the middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking him. 1-2 now. This one popped up. And
infield fly.
Rule called. Paul DeYoung now at the plate. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming to the plate. Here comes the throw. Comes in to score, and they trail by only 1. Stepping to the plate for Durham, Tanner Murray. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitch, runner breaking for second. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, not even close. Coming up next to the dish for Durham, Bobby Seymour. Out to short. DeYoung. Play made. That ends the inning. So what? Today's game is brought to you by Sudsy Susie's Body Wash, offering new scents like oak, rhubarb, and floor polish. Kinkade scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Here's the 1-2 offering. In the dirt. He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Up the middle, Murray. Whips it to first. 1 down. And now the first baseman, Juan Yepes. Taylor. It's there for the out. Runner scores from 3rd. We're back here at the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Ledbetter. Ground ball up the middle. Kinkade. Whips it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Back to the top of the order here. Choo-Choo Kinkade, the next to hit. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Lifted in the air to right center. It's pretty deep. As they escape the bases loaded.
That.
1 away and a runner at first. Here's the 3rd baseman, Braden Taylor. Hard line drive, but caught at second. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. On to the next inning, and now at the plate, Tanner Murray. And he grounds it to the right side. Whips it to first. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. 1 out, runner at second base. Next up for the Red Wings, Choo-Choo Kinkade. This one whipped into center field. Mangum drifts towards it. 2 down.
Swear word.
We're back here at the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Tristan Peters. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Kinkade whips it to first. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Here in the bottom of the 9th, and the home team is trying to rally and at least tie this one up. Swing and a drive. Can't get to it. It drops into the corner. In comes the run from second. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. Falledo is just one strike away.
1 and 2.
In the dirt, but blocked. Nice job behind the dish. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Tying run at second base. Line drive.
Oh!
They limit the damage here. Kinkade played brilliantly, even if... Kinkade, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Durham Bulls taking on the Rochester Red Wings. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Next to hit, Kinkade. 3 hits in the loss last night. That's a base hit. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. With that kind of hard contact, I'm sure he wishes he would have got underneath it a little more, but that thing was still smoked. Great swing for the hit. Glove flip for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Take your small business to the next level with better chemistry by calling the fine folks at NARF. You want to know how they'll do it? Why are you asking so many questions, fella? Takes it to the bag alone. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. On to the next inning. Coming up next to the dish for Durham, Colton Ledbetter. On the ground to the right side. And handles that one. Whips it to first. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. 2 away and a runner at first. Digging in for the Red Wings, Kinkade. This one in the air, center field. It's pretty deep. Inning over. Here's the second baseman, Kinkade. 1 for 3. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. That should fire up the dugout. A 3-run home run. And that's how they take the lead. It's 5-2. What a fun trip around the bases for him with the lead changing hands on that homer. Everyone in the crowd was holding their breath on that one, waiting to see if it would go foul. But it just stayed fair, and now they've taken the lead. We head back to the top of the order. Stepping to the plate for Durham, Jake Mangum. Oh, great stop. The throw to second. Out. That double play ends it right here. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job. So digging in, Kinkade, homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a rocket. Makes the grab on the run.
Oh.
They limit the damage here. 2 away here, nobody on. Coming up to the dish for Rochester, Choo-Choo Kinkade.
Oh, yeah.
And that keeps the inning alive. Stepping to the plate for Rochester, Brady House. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit. That's 2 straight 2-out hits. Jeremy De La Rosa digs in now. 1-2 pitch. Pops this one up to the right side. Murray. And that's the end of the inning. 2 left. Work on your breath and find your center while surrounded by your fellow primates at Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Fly ball very deep to right field. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a pop-up. Isaac. There's 1 down. Runner at second, 1 away. Digging in for the Red Wings, Jeremy De La Rosa. 0-2, rocks and fires. Throw to first in time. And stepping in, the speedy Robert Hassel III. Here comes the pitch.
Whoa!
To right field, going
Maybe,
back,
maybe.
deep, racing
Or
over to
not.
make the catch. 1 down. Next up for the Red Wings, Choo-Choo Kinkade.
That's going to hit the alley.
And that is a base hit.
And go no further.
So up next, Brady House. Now the payoff pitch. And ball 4. 2 aboard. Jeremy De La Rosa, the next to hit. Fly ball out to left field.
Yeah.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Robert Hassel III getting ready to hit. Swings and flares it. Makes a nice running catch. So and now Bobby Seymour. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Runner at first, Chandler Simpson now at the plate. 3-2 now. On the ground, this should do it. Kinkade. On to first, ball game. Kinkade played pretty well in this win. Notched. Here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Jake Mangum.
Center field, number 28, Jake Minja.
And he grounds it to the right side. Collects it. Throw to first in time. With that kind of downward action on the slider, you're going to get a lot of grounders just like that. Hard to lift it. Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Kinkade. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's going to go. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they take the lead. It's 1-0. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Back to the top of the order here. Coming up to the dish for Rochester, Kinkade. Already a solo homer in this one. Swing lifted to left field. That's pretty deep. Makes the grab for the second out. Today's game is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. If your livestock success is moving down, you need MCCI. On the ground, right side. Throw to first. Out! What a play! Out on a bang-bang play, but it was close. Man on at first. Logan Driscoll, the next to hit.
I really have a beef with all those guys who are writing those puns. Oh, now they got me doing it.
Ball left side, could be two. The flip, there's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. One hit. Welcome back. The Red Wings at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. Kinkade, already a homer for him in this one. That one is absolutely pummeled.
Just one?
Home run. A solo shot, his second of the night. And they add on. It's 8-1. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. There's a shot at extra bases now. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Ground ball, right side. Isaac takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So no. We're back here at the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the eighth. Digging in.
Why
for the
not?
Red Wings, Kinkade. That one ripped into right center. Hits the fence. Round second, going for third. The relay throw. Safe at third. He uses the swim move to get in. I'm sure the defense is feeling bewildered right now because he absolutely bamboozled them with that slide. And now the right fielder, Alex Call. Runner at third with nobody out. Here in the bottom half of the eighth. And ball four.
Ball four.
Next up for the Red Wings, Juan Yepez. And the righty delivers. And that's ball four. And now the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. On the ground, right side. That's a base hit as a run scores. To the top of the order we go. Next to bat for the Bulls, Jake Mangum. The 2-2. On the ground to the right side. Kinkade whips it to first. They are down to their final out. Stepping in, Xavier Isaac. 0-2, here's the pitch. Line drive, and it's caught. Kinkade was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win. 4 hits, 2 of them home runs. He was a difference.
We don't need no stinking singles.
Kinkade, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. Stepping to the plate for Rochester, Kinkade.
Oof.
Kinkade went yard twice in his last game. That one is absolutely pummeled. Very deep. And that one is out of here. That one felt good. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 5-1. And he extends that nice hitting streak another game with that swing. He looks really locked in. Clearly, he's not just stringing singles together during this streak. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away. Kinkade, already a solo homer in this one.
That's not going to hit. Okay, that is actually.
Score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 5-3. And here at the plate, Jeremy De La Rosa. That one is smoked. Right field. It's carrying. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Boo.
Back to the top of the order here. Digging in at the dish for the Bulls, Jake Mangum. On the ground to the right side. 2 gone.
He's out.
Base is empty with 2 out. Next to bat for the Bulls, Willie Vasquez. To the right side. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare. And if a sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house, show them you mean business. Call the Third Amendment experts at Benson, Looper, and James today. Kinkade, he's already homered in this ballgame. 1 down. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around. Just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And safe. That's a stolen base. Not close. Respect to that runner because not a lot of players have the speed to get a steal on that catcher. He's got a terrific arm, so if you don't get a good lead and a great jump, you can just forget it. That was well done. This one is labeled. Out of here. A 2-run shot. His second of the night. And they're chipping away. It's 8-5. Still behind, but a little more hope in that dugout now after the home run. That swing had the right launch angle to make a difference, and they're back within shouting distance now with momentum on their side. Ripped into the outfield.
No!
Oh! Wow, what a grab. Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out. That's a base hit. Coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline and the run scores. That is a big-time spot, and he came through. Bottom of the 9th, chance to tie it up. That can get to some hitters. But he stayed focused, delivered the RBI single, and now they can walk it off if they can bring him in to score. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run scores. A walk-off victory in the bottom of the 9th. Not at all easy to come up with 3 runs in the 9th to win it. Being down 2, especially with all the power arms that come out of modern bullpens, it's hard enough to come back to tie the game, let alone get the W. But they found a way. Fantastic team effort. Final score today, 9-8. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us. Kinkade, fresh off an impressive 2-home-run performance. They'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Durham Bulls taking on the Rochester Red Wings. Introduction. Here's the second baseman, Choo-Choo Kinkade. Swing and a drive. It's back there. And wow, that's off the batter's eye for a massive home run. Made them pay for that one. Home run number 20 on the year. And they take the lead. It's 1-0. And there's a nice milestone for him to celebrate. 20 home runs in AAA. Nothing like some validation that you're doing something right. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance speed, there's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Nobody out and a runner at first. Kinkade, he's already homered in this ball game. High fly ball, well driven out to right center field. On the warning track and hauls it in. And we got to see him turn on the jets there and motor after that ball to track it down. That's always a fun kind of play to watch. So 2 down. At the plate, Willie Vasquez. On the ground, Kinkade. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that batting order turns over. Kinkade will hit next. He's already gone yard in this game. Wallops this one out towards right center. Out of here! Grand slam! It's another long ball in this game. Did it again. Home run number 2 of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. I think he might have plans after this ball game. He wasted no time bashing that one over the wall. It's always nice to see a team effort come together like this. They set the table for him, and he unloaded the bases with the grand slam. 2 down and a runner at second base. Coming up next to the dish for Durham, Xavier Isaac. The 0-1. Grounder up the middle and handles this chance. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. They get a run on. So digging in, Choo-Choo Kinkade. 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody.
Get your hats ready.
Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A 2-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. That makes it 3 straight games with a homer for him. I hope he's enjoying this run because it doesn't happen all that often. 2 out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. In the air to right, and that should do it. Ball game. Every time up, he was a threat, and that's a big piece of why they got.
Come on. There we go. How close did that get to the lighthouse, I wonder? Missed it by... that much? Not much. Oh well. Mm-hmm.